Let's see. I just met you, we'll say at Starbucks. Um, so, Randy, and I don't know your name yet. So, what you got going on today? And you'll reply back with whatever. I'm getting some coffee or I'm taking my, however that conversation goes. And I'll say, um, curious, do you work in the area? And you'll most likely say yes. And I say, what do you do for a living? And you'll tell me, I say, wow, that's pretty cool. How long have you been doing that? And you'll say, whatever number, right? And I'll say, wow, you must really like that, right? And again, my goal with that, you must really like that, is to get them to go, some kind of, some kind of something that's not like, yeah, I love it, right? It's most of the time people are gonna say, oh, it's okay. Oh, it's just okay. You've been doing it for 8 years and it's just okay. Because then I'm starting to play with them a little bit. You've been doing it for 8 years and it's just okay. Yeah, and again, I'm prodding, I'm pushing them to get me to say I'm looking for something else, right? They'll say, yeah, I wish I made more money, I'm ready to retire, whatever they say, I really don't care. But my reply to that is, huh, funny you should say that. I'm actually growing my team here in the St. Louis. I'm looking to add 1,200 people who want to make a couple extra $1,000 a month. Would that be something you'd be open to taking a look at? Or if they say, hey, I can say, oh, it's funny that you should say that. I'm actually expanding my business here in the St. Louis area. Do you keep your options open? Right? Either way, just depends on where the conversation goes. Depending on if they say, well, I'd like to make some more money, I may say, it's funny you should say that. I'm actually adding, and I say, I have a big number. I'll say 1,200 people in my team here in St. Louis area that want to make a couple of $1,000s a month. Would that be something you'd be open to taking a look at? Then we'll like to go, oh, yeah, okay. I'll say, great. Do you have your phone on you? Absolutely. And I'll say, what's your number? And they'll tell me. And I'll say, oh, and by the way, I didn't get your name. I'm being so rude. Your name is, oh, hey, and I'll get their phone number. Hey, Randy, this is Forrest. I'm standing here talking to you in Starbucks. I'm going to give you a call in a couple of days so we can talk about this opportunity. And I text it to them right there on the spot. So they've got the message. I know who they are. And then I'll follow up with them in a couple of days. So one of the things that you can do on LinkedIn when you're talking to people on LinkedIn is to say, hey, I see that you're here on LinkedIn. Are you currently at a point where you're open to look at other opportunities, right? You can say that because LinkedIn is a or a recruiting platform. I mean, they've put their resume out there. Hey, I can see you're on LinkedIn. Are you actively looking for other opportunities, or did you just forget to take your resume down, right? Again, you can turn it around on them, and they're gonna, if they are looking for other opportunities, they're gonna say, yeah, I'm actually looking. Great. um, my name is Randy. I work with real estate agents, sales reps, or whatever. Would you be open to taking a look at what I do to work with, sales reps or whatever they say? Can I send you some information? Or would you be, I would personally try to get them on the phone or to get them in a personal, I mean, you've got a sales background, get them eyeball to eyeball on a Zoom chat or a video chat or something. Say, hey, when would you be available this week for a video chat? Cool. And we can do a little quick chat about what I've got going on, see if it might be a fit, and then I can get some information from there. How does that sound? Just depends on what you feel comfortable doing. If I'm talking to a CEO or somebody on LinkedIn, I want to get him on a video chat, right? I don't want to just send him a link to look at stuff because that's sort of cheesy. I'm gonna say, hey, it looks like you're a CEO for XYZ PDQ company. Are you actively looking for other opportunities? Are you actively looking for the other opportunities, or did you just forget to take your resume down? Right? I'm going to push their button a little bit. If he's a CEO, if he says, "Yeah, I'm looking for a lot of opportunities," I say, "Great. Me and my business partners are actively expanding our business, and we're looking for six-figure income earners plus. When would you be available to chat so we can see if you might be a fit for our team?" Right? I'm gonna get him on a video chat. I'm gonna interview him, and when I get on video, I'm putting on my freaking suit. I'm suiting up. I'm gonna get suited up, and I may still have my T-shirt on, but I'm gonna have a suit jacket on. I'm gonna say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we got going on. Does that sound like something that you'd like to move into? And I may text one of my senior business partners and say, hey, I'm gonna be talking to the CEO of XYZ PDQ company. He's probably got a lot of influence. are you going to be available around this time in case I need a backup, I need a phone a friend, right? And as I'm talking to that CEO or whoever it is, I'm saying, great, what I'd like to do is introduce you to one of my senior business partners. His name is Sam Bean, very experienced. He's helped over 76 people earn over $1 million. I'm going to bring him on the video chat real quick, and I'm going to add Sam into the mix. And depending on what he's doing, I may have him in the queue already, waiting, and just queue him into the video chat and say, this is Sam. This is Randy. Randy is the CEO of XYZ PD Company, and as of course, like I said, Sam has helped 76 people make over $1 million. Blah 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 blah. And then I'm just gonna kick back and let it go to work and let that. And again, I don't do a lot of three-way intros. It just depends on who I'm talking to. If it's just an average everyday sales rep, I'm gonna do all the closing myself, unless they try to go big ego on me, and then I'm going to push them into a team call or something like that to get them more exposure to the team. And my whole posture from there is like, hey, Randy, it looks like what we need to do next to get you some more information to see if you're a fit for our team, to see if you're going to qualify to work with me, is I want to get you introduced to the team. We've got a team call on Monday nights at this time or whatever day the next, what are we on, Tuesday? So I might say, hey, matter of fact, we got a team call tonight at 7 o'clock, then we've got one tomorrow at 7. Which one of those times will work better for you so I can get you introduced to the team to see if you qualify to work with me, right? I'm pushing their ego a little bit. I'm not going to, it's not. I want people that are like head down, fire hustle, ready freaking go. If they want to make $400 a month, I'm okay with that, right? I'm absolutely okay.